Welcome back. I am Pragya Mishra and I am the AVP of Customer Success and Operations at Courseplay. Courseplay is a 360-degree employee growth platform. We have the versatile Shweta Sharma, who comes with over 20 years of experience in consulting and working with more than 50 organizations. She's currently working as the head of learning and development at Shubham Housing Development Finance Company. So let's delve into this right away. So in your opinion, what are the best practices for developing mobile learning content that is both informative and accessible? You've already mentioned on how to make it fun, but what about informative and accessible?
It's very simple. I personally like to keep my things, my business very simple. Know your customer. Know your customer is the key. Know your customer, whether it's your internal customer, your learners, or your external customers whom your learners are engaging with, right? Whether it's sales team engaging with a customer or a customer service team engaging with the customer or a support function enabling the customer facing team. But at the end of the day, if you want to create informative and relevant and accessible training content, you need to be able to know what is it your customer wanting and needing on top of it. And the only way to know and maximize impact of a given learning experience, you have to know what's relevant and required for them. For example, see, we are in housing loans as Shubham Housing Finance Limited. And if I try to emulate and copy content creation from tech industry, that what goes on in them, it will not work. So what works there and may and likely will not even work here, right? So the customers are different, the industry and company is also different, right? So what we also focus a lot on, so to make the learning content efficient, informative, accessible to them, we focus very actively and we work very actively in building credibility with our internal staff, with our internal customers, every department, so that they are very, very open to share their issues with us, so they can just dial us up and tell us that, this is what's going on. And it kind of fuels our content there. We capture those moments. We don't let it go at all. It gives us so many content creation ideas. And for example, if they're facing challenges, if I say in closing a sale, right? And what we do is we talk to them at very ground level, and we want to understand where is the bottleneck. We'll just dial them up and we'll try to understand where is the bottleneck for you. And what we do is we also create forums where we help them generate solutions that will add fire to our content making, actually, so that it is relatable to the staff, let's say sales staff, on how to close sales. So at Shubham, we facilitate a lot of even best practice sharing forums on video conferencing platforms, and we actively, like I shared with you, we actively publish case studies also per function, at least per core function. So these case studies range from recognition of high performers, that how they broke through a difficult situation, to even just plain group discussions, that how people are cracking difficult situations, what are difficult situations they are facing and how they are cracking them. And we are conducting such sessions every month per department. We are like, calendar is so chock-a-block. We also conduct multiple tests, knowledge tests every month, just to help people keep up to date. See, as content creator, you should explore ways to facilitate a certain type of learning on mobile, so you should know that which learning should be facilitated through which platform. So for example, if it's best practice sharing, it's best that you bring people together on a group discussion mode. But let's say if it's something as core, even as a prevention of sexual harassment, can you conduct an e-learning? So you should know what what learning through which mode you are facilitating, and how will you gauge effectiveness of it. And in fact, we in fact, I can even add that, I'm so proud that we even create in-house videos for sales staff to train them on selling skills. So, so my team, we will role play and we will create a video for them, and these videos are very relevant and informative. We actually pick up real situations that salespeople face while dealing with the customer, and we recreate that situation, and we tell them the right way to talk to the customer in that situation. So positive modeling is also what we focus on.
Yes, this is perfect. So what you said is that the L&D is at the epicenter and maintains a connect with each and every department, and you're maintaining your relations with each and every department to understand what they'll require. And I think the point about discussion forum was also very interesting, where you have relevant topics where people can read. Do they also communicate? Do they post questions? How does this discussion forum?
Absolutely. They pose questions, depending upon the kind of forum we are facilitating. We can even do a pre-training work where we have already gathered some situations, and we set off that session with those situations. It really depends on the kind of forum we've created. We ensure that people feel free to reach out to us. They can, like I said, they can call us, they can chat with us on email or on WhatsApp. We've made ourselves very accessible to everybody in the organization to connect with us and talk about their challenges with us.
Yeah, this is a brilliant point, because what I've seen is it's just L&D pushing out information, but I've never heard the L&D team being so accessible by various departments that they can pass on their concerns and their special cases to you, and then you can highlight that or show how they've overcome it. So this is brilliant.
Absolutely, because we want to create a content which is relevant to them. Why create a content which is off the shelf from somewhere, from some other industry or company, even our competitor? No, it doesn't, because every company also has a different culture and way of doing things. They have their own processes. So curation is the key. Knowing your customer is the key.